YouTube, chicks. Get ready.
You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, here we go, you guys. Drizzy Drake is banking on history to repeat itself. Now, 48 hours after Drake dropped ICEMAN, along with 2 other albums, Maid of Honor and also Habibti. Now, all 3 albums are getting a lot of mixed reviews. If you're a Drake fan, obviously you're happy. You're getting 3 albums, 48 new songs. If you wanted to see Drake address Kendrick, he addressed them. If you wanted to hear him talk shit about people like Jay-Z, Khaled, Rick Ross, that's also on there as well. Now, if you also wanted party club type records from Drake, that's also included as well. By dropping these 3 albums, Drake made sure that he hit every demographic of his fan base. Now, as far as the actual quality of the records, that's all subjective. A lot of people came into this album with some very high expectations, and these very high expectations were set by people from Drake's camp. People like Maul, who week after week went on his podcast and said after ICEMAN drops, it'll be crystal clear who the top dog is. This is some of the best rapping I've ever heard from Drake. Y'all don't even know what Drake is preparing to do. The music he has created, the way he will entertain the culture, it's on a whole different level. His producer Gordo said what he's about to do is completely unheard of in music, like nothing we've ever seen before. The world isn't ready for this. So when you have people around Drake making these kinds of claims and expectations, people are gonna go into this album with very high expectations. So when the album drops and you listen to it, and for the most part, it sounds like the same Drake we've been getting the last 10 years, there's bound to be some negative criticism on initial reactions of people listening to this album. This morning, Drake decides to respond to those negative criticisms by doing what he always does anytime he drops an album, and it's met with negative reviews by a lot of people. Drake went on his Instagram page to post some old first reactions to his album Take Care that dropped in 2011. One person said in 2011, I think his album was weak, repetitive, boring at times, nothing new, nothing exciting, same old, blah. Somebody else said, too much singing for me. I'm obviously a gangster, so don't fuck around. Now, this were all reviews from after the first day Take Care dropped. Then you fast forward a week later, it went diamond and also sold 631,000 copies. Right now, 15 years later after this album dropped, I believe it sold over 10 million copies. So Drake is basically saying, yo, this album is going to be one of those albums that's going to be a classic. And also, once again, it's going to be another one of my albums that eventually ends up aging like fine wine. Now, this reaction from Drake was also met with some critique and also some love. Somebody said, and this is why he'll never evolve and why his fan base will always suckle at anything he releases. He thinks he's still as good as he used to be. And he's not at all. Somebody else said, stupid comparison. Old heads hated on Take Care because he was singing back then. Old heads hate rappers that sing. ICEMAN is just repetitive pop rap slop that sounds like his last 5 albums. Somebody said, and Take Care is still charting today. Broke people be saying anything. Now, for me personally, even though this was not the Drake album I was expecting, I did go back to revisit some of the records on ICEMAN. The records I'm rocking with personally is Dust, Janice STFU, and also Burning Bridges. Now, I've also spoken with Drake fans that initially hated this album at first, but after second and third and fourth listens are now starting to like the album. And I'm sure there's people out there that do not want to listen to this album at all. Now, here's my thing, you guys. If I'm Drake, you gotta know that negative criticism was going to come with this album. A lot of people have not forgotten about the goddamn defamation lawsuit. However, if you, your team, and also your fans are happy with this album, at this point in your career, why do you care what critics gotta say about it? I would actually focus all my energy on all the positive reviews the album has been getting. People like Boosie showed the album love. He said this nigga Drake out of his mind. I stopped at the gas station this morning, the whole gas station playing Drake. I walked in the barbershop, every suite playing it. Legendary producer Timbaland also showed the album love.
Me, baby. I don't know the words yet, but know my phone and baby. Take it from the king. That song gonna be timeless. Just that chorus. All right. I'll say I ain't tell you.
And last but not least, Drake's arch nemesis, Joe Budden, also showed the album a lot of love.
The 4 or 5, maybe even 6 records that I didn't necessarily need, and in the nature of the other albums being 45 minutes long, if this was 45 minutes long, concise, I think it would have been a little bit better, but it's still really good.
I think
Great album to me. I don't skip as many. It might be 3. But it's a couple of records that are just cool, but I still like them in the album.
Yeah.
But overall, hats off, man. Just a salute. You did it.
I'm gonna give my. I'm not gonna go great. This is not a great Drake project for me. It's very, very good. But it's a step in the right direction. Finally,
And I want to say
it's a very important.
It's an upper third
project.
Drake album for me.
coming off of how I felt about For All the Dogs, Certified Lover Boy. I ain't gonna count Honestly Nevermind, but those albums, this is leap year. Like this is a great project. If I'm comparing you to your
and
work,
we don't need to compare yet, right? It ain't even been
like
14 hours.
we
Yeah,
gotta
see how
listen to this shit.
see how it sounds
nonstop.
outside.
And we got to hear the songs that's going to hit outside.
Yeah. On this album,
I'm with Joe. I think it's a really good album. I think he was pensive, cocky, agitated, but most importantly, lyrical. And if this was the source, I'll give it a 4 mics off a third listen.
Yeah, I would give it a 3.5.
3.5. Okay.
If it were the song.
I would give this one a.
It's 4.5 for me.
I'd probably give this a 3.5 or 4, and then I would give the other ones probably more like 4 to 4.5 for me personally. Yes,
it's a 4.5.
You fuck with that. You fuck with
those
that.
shits were concise, fucking daring, executed well, sequenced well. Those are the ones for me personally. This is good. It's just a little bit of filler, a little bit of fat.
Yeah, it's a little fat on there.
But still, I
necessary fact.
think he did a good job. I think he did what he needed to do. Like, this was important.
I'm back.
This was super important.
This was to me, if you hating on the album, you hating on him.
Yes.
Like,
Well,
it's
and
not-
people are going to hate
No,
on
of
him.
course. I'm just saying, but
Your mind was made up before this shit dropped.
it's no gray area that this is a good album.
Do you think he wins
If you
over,
don't think it's a good album, you just don't like him.
The floor is good.
But do you
the
think he
floor
wins
is
over
good
new
to me.
fans with this album?
Listen, man, you guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Drake's reaction to the negative critique so far on the albums? And how do you guys feel about the 3 albums so far? Have you guys gone back to it? What are some of your favorite records? Or are you not fucking with this album at all? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.